So Ellie, you're what, 9 days, what days, 10 days away from the first game with fans. What are your thoughts about, hey, you were in Gill a lot last year, but it was pretty quiet. What's going to be like for you?
Yeah, I'm extremely excited. I think everyone that I've talked to has just kind of been hyping up the atmosphere that we get in Gill, and so to finally experience it, it's going to be great. And I'm excited for our freshmen and really just everyone on our team who haven't experienced it in a while.
A lot of new people. You've got some transfers coming in. You've got new freshmen. What are your thoughts about the makeup of this roster, and how excited are you about it?
I think we have a really good mix. We have a lot of experience, starting with Taya Corsdale, but then Emily and Taya Adams, as well as myself and Yo. We have a lot of experience, but then we also have a lot of fresh blood, and so I think we're going to mesh really well. And I'm excited to get out on the court with everyone.
What's it like building these relationships when, at the end of the day, you're competing for the most valuable commodity, which is playing time? How do players navigate that?
It's definitely an interesting balance, but I think that everyone is just embracing their role, and obviously playing time hasn't kind of been figured out entirely yet, but in practice it's just been about making each other better. That's how I kind of view it with Taya and myself, because we kind of play the same position, but she makes me better every day, and I do the same for her, and so it's really just about that.
Ellie, when you look at last season, you came from playing the Patriot League and then jumping to the Pac-12, which is one of, if not the best, women's basketball conference competition in all of college. What were your first impressions looking back at all of last season? Like, how much did you grow as a player because of that?
Basketball is basketball, and that's what I really found out last year. I think at times I tried to overcompensate because obviously Pac-12, people are more athletic and just bigger, and so I definitely struggled at times, but I think I'm just, especially this year, I've just gone back to the basics and what I'm good at. And so it's definitely been a learning experience, but I think I'm much more prepared this year, and I'm excited to show that.
Now, this is your 6th year of school, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you like the team grandma? Like, I gotta know, like, or is it a joke or something?
Yeah. That's my nickname. People like to call me grandma, but I would just like to remind everyone that I'm only 23 and Yo is 24, so I'm not the oldest person on the team.
You look at the schedule and you kind of go down to December 12th at Villanova, which is Philadelphia. I don't know how far that is from Paoli, and I don't know if Bucknell ever played Villanova when you were there. Talk about that and your thoughts about going back to your neighborhood, so to speak, playing.
Yeah, I grew up about 20 minutes away from Villanova, and so it's just a very short car ride away from my house. When I was at Bucknell, we never played them, but growing up, I went to their games, and actually, my high school graduation was held in that gym, and so I've been in that gym a bunch, but never actually played there, and so this is kind of full circle for me, and I kind of bugged Jonas and Scott about playing in Philly this year, and I'm just really excited that it happened.
And your family, I'm sure.
Yeah, I should have a pretty good contingent of fans there, so it's going to be great.